Okay, what's up? I'm obviously Diesel, you're obviously you. This is going to be a little bit of an analyst boot camp. So, you're a profitable trader or you are a trader and you want to start sending your project to the masses. You want to make people some money. You have a passion for it. It's kind of what I did. Um, you don't just go up and start alerting trades, okay? That's what I did. I got lucky. I kind of built a little following here and it grew like wildfire and I didn't know what the fuck to do after that. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit how I started out and if I were to do it all over again, because essentially it's a business. It's really a business, and I see a lot of analysts just go dark, radio dark right away. So first things first, you need to have a couple of prerequisites before you even think about becoming an analyst, okay? Is one, you need to be profitable. Okay? If your trades aren't profitable, you're not going to get the following, you're not going to get the business, you're just wasting your time, okay? It's going to be more of an investment, okay? Number two, all right, you need to have some sort of a brand. Okay, you need to have your brand. Okay, I'm Diesel Alerts. I'm the skull with the arrow. All right, you can put a face to the name. If you have like a blank Discord picture, if you're XXX123, like just a bunch of mashed up letters typed up on like a username, you're not gonna have that credibility that people are looking for, right? You need to have a face to the name. Hey, who is Diesel? What does Diesel do? Well, you guys know I'm an SPX guy. You guys know that I'm kind of a fucking ape when it comes to plays. Like you can match my name with some personality traits. You can match it with what kind of trades I usually call, and there's it ties in, right? Now if your name is put out there, like, I'm gonna choose somebody random in the audience here, Mickey. All right, hey, there's this analyst named Mickey. Like, you're trying to sell Mickey's alerts to me, and me as a server owner is going to be, what does he trade? What's his recaps? What does he do? I've never heard of him. Well, why is that? Right? So, a lot of these guys, if you hear Diesel trades, they at least know I'm an SPX guy. I am a high frequency trader. And they can make their decisions based off of that, not prying to get information, putting that extra work in, right? Because coming from a server owner standpoint, when I'm trying to get analysts on deck, I can't be picking through everybody's brain and like, hey, what is he alert? Is he profitable? Right? Those are the first two questions we're gonna ask. Futures, options. Does he trade all the time? Does he swing? Does he day trade? You got to really hit that hard. You got to let your followers know what you do and what to expect from you. And it's pretty easy, right? But a lot of that goes overlooked, right? Somebody takes a stock image of a dinosaur fucking a refrigerator or whatever, and then they just go trigger happy on an alert channel. That's not going to grant you that success you're looking for. So we're going to call that your platform phase, right? Be profitable, have a brand, platform. Starting right here is where you're going to start gathering your following, right? But you need to be very careful with this area right here, because every little thing you do, people are looking at. Like, one bad trade, you might lose 5 followers, right? You need to take it slow, really refine your strategy, make sure that the strategy you are trading off of works. Cool. So we're gonna go into phase two, right? Build a platform. So whatever home server you have, right?
Hey, wait, is this recorded?
Yes, it's gonna be recorded, brother.
Oh, okay, because I got late. I came in late.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good, man.
Okay.
So when you're starting out alerting, I'm opening up my prospects channel. It's gonna be a pretty fucking easy application process. I might have maybe one or two prospects at the same time, but if you guys want to start here, perfect. Grow your following. If you get 5 to 10 people religiously following you, that's gonna give me ammunition to be like, yeah, hey, I'm gonna start paying you every single month to be an analyst here, or hey, let me get you set up with an actual, follow-on brand. Let me get you operating as an analyst, and we'll fucking push you out from there. But you need to get these two first to get going. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and further go in depth on platform. Okay, so let me take this. Let me go to Pixel Pen. on your platform, you need to have how you're going to analyze. So I analyze with just text. So just text. And then if you guys obviously look at my channel, it's just me typing, right? That's kind of what I do, right? And I ping the message. But some people like end. So do you want end? That's the little box right here, and it's like a title. And then you got the play, and then it's like a picture, like a screenshot or something, right? Think of what you like. It doesn't matter what other people like, because if you're profitable, they'll follow you. If it looks like shit and it's typed in Japanese mixed with fucking graffiti, if it's profitable, they're gonna follow you. But I like to keep it short and simple. I like to keep it nice and direct. That's kind of why other people like me as well. But yeah, once you get your platform, motherfucker, I'm on Paint 3D, by the way. This is weird. But I got this drawing tablet. I got to really take advantage of it. So you got your platform. Now you got to sell it, okay? You alert, you're profitable, you have a small following, you think you're going to be successful in other servers. So you got to figure out how in the hell you're going to sell yourself, right? So here's a couple of questions you have to ask yourself, and ask yourself honestly. And I'll probably answer a lot of those questions right now. Who, right? Which servers am I trying to target? Where am I going to find these servers? So obviously we're in more than one Discord server. Diesel Trading Group wasn't around for a long time. It's been open for 2 months right now, right? So you guys came from other places: Aurora, Simplified Trading, Optimized Trading, Traders War Room. I see people here from OptiTrader LLC, Level Up Investing. I got people in Tectonic. I got people in Mystic. I got people from Z Trades here. Like, this is a Frankenstein server. But at one point, I was an analyst in all of those servers at the same time. So, where do you find these clients? All right, the best clients to look for are new servers. Now, when I say new servers, it's not going to be ran by some 13-year-old kid who wants to have free money, or have free alerts and all that shit, right? Because you want to charge for your alerts, not for your follow-on products. Okay? Another one is well-established servers, right? Well-established servers, but here's a caveat. You need to have new content for those well-established servers. So if you are an SPY analyst, and you got to be really honest with yourself, are you fucking hot shit? Are you running laps around everybody in your weight class in the SPY realm? If the answer is no, but you're similar to other guys, chances are they're not going to pick you up because they already have one of you. Not saying that it's bad. It's just, server owners are real fucking greedy. They want to save the money. They want to make the money off their server, not give it away. Except for me, I'm a little bit of a different case. But yeah, you got to figure out, hey, do they already have another one of Diesels there? Do they have another Indian Panda there? Is there another Fernando Castro there? Is there another Piston there? If the answer is yes, don't waste your time. Just move on, because you're going to waste your time. I promise you're going to waste your time. I've tried this before. It does not work. However, if they are a options-heavy trading group and they're all just fucking swing traders, they swing leap fucking calls and puts all day long, and you're a day trader and you have an 80% win rate, right, give or take, yeah, pull the trigger. Be like, hey man, I see that you guys call all these swings, but I'm more of an aggressive analyst. Here's my win rate, here's my recaps, here's what looks good. Let me know if you're interested. All right, chances are they're going to ask for a trial. If they ask for a trial, consider the deal in. Cool? But, where are you going to find these servers and all that shit? I got one for you there. So, think of how you're going to sell yourself, what you're going to sell. Don't waste your time. Now, where do I find servers? Where do I find them? Easy day. You got Discord. You got Instagram. You got YouTube. You got Google Ads. Or just Google, right? Look up options trading server, Discord day trading server, right? Look at those buzzwords. They will all pop up in all of these realms. And I like to look at servers that have a little bit more than a couple hundred, maybe to 1,000 to a couple thousand people. Because a lot of people make Discord servers and it stays stagnant at like 70 members. And then they have no room for growth, right? If you're going to try to pitch yourself to a Discord server owner who neglects his own server, you're not going to be profitable because he's not going to be paying you. All right? He's probably going to pay you for the first month, but he's going to forget to pay you for the next 3 months, and he's going to ghost you, and then he's going to try to take advantage of you. Don't do that, all right? If anybody's from Eclipse Trading, I'm going to call them out right now. Those guys are fucking pussies. They need to run their own shit before they actually fucking go to, build. I'll rant about that in another time. But yeah, make sure that it's a healthy server, or the server owner has a fuck ton of money and he's willing to give it to you, right? So you find a server that you like. You can bring content to them that's organic from yourself, and it's going to be a good fit to their server. What should you do next? Well, yeah, you establish that relationship, but what are costs going to look like? I'm going to show you how much I cost and what to charge. So these alerts, all right, just for options, is going to be $150/month. Now, a lot of you guys think that's expensive. I'm actually one of the cheapest analysts out there. Why? Because I don't let my ego dictate how much I cost. It's $150 a month. It's not that much work for me because I type my alerts in one channel, and my bot already fucking types in other channels. What you're paying here is the demand, okay? I can only have so many servers. I'm already in 34 of them. All right, I'm already stretched through so many servers. It's, once you get to that next level, you're pretty much telling other servers like, "Hey, why should I join your server? Why should I contribute?" All right? Once you get to that point, you got to flip the script on them. However, when you're first starting out, you need to get a price, all right? These alerts starting out like a year ago, easy day. I was $100 a month with no demand for me. I was making a name for myself in Aurora's experienced trader section. Okay? Now, Diesel futures, same thing. It's $150 a month. You can bundle them for $200 a month, but we're just sticking to one sort of alert style, right? Because those are two different bots. It's crazy. I'll get towards the end here with the advanced, marketing of it. But yeah, think of what your price is. Is it reasonable? How many people are going to pay $100 a month for an analyst? Period. I'm telling you right now, everybody. Because you got other people like I'm not gonna say his name, but he's some sort of a prophet, right? He charges like $250 a month. We got another guy who charges $200 a month, right? We got another guy who charges, I don't fucking know why, this much a month. And these guys are in servers. I've seen them in other servers. We got this guy, we'll call him E2. He charges this much a month, right? From my standpoint, I know that people are paying this much money for analysts. Now, do I agree that they should be paid that much? I don't know, right? That's not my call. I'm not the business owner. I'm here to sell myself. But if I know that people are paying this much, all right, I know for sure they're going to pay this much. It's going to seem like a steal. Now, this is where greed comes into play. Why am I only charging this when I know that they're charging this? Well, first of all, you're not going to try to milk a server owner out of every penny that they have, because that's starting the relationship. So maybe we go, hey, I know this guy costs this much, but if you bring me to your server today, I'll charge you this because you're a good guy. You're a growing server, right? You got to kind of stroke the ego a little bit, get your salesmanship in. Because yeah, you are helping out. You're here to help. Hey, I'm gonna help you out. I'll do $100 a month. Just please don't screw me on the back end and let me sell my master classes here and there. You know what I mean? That's where you get your foot in the door. You got that personality created and that trust created with that server owner, right? Here's going to be one thing I do not want you guys to do because I fucked up and did this. No lifetime. All right. Do not do that unless you're not in it for that passive income. Why? Because I'm going to show you why. I've only done this for 3 servers. This is how much my lifetime alerts costed. $500. That's lifetime. They don't ever pay me again. I'm still in those 3 servers. They're really awesome people. Like, I'm not saying like they're shitty for it. I charge $500 for a product that I said was for life. I'm not gonna go back on my word. However, that's not passive income. That is 3 servers. You're not getting any more money from that, right? Now, with, let's say I'm an analyst for 10 years, right? We'll do $100 a month for 12 months. Right, that's $1,200 a year per server. 10 years, that's $12,000, right? You just missed out on this passive income. And this is how much you're getting out of it. $500 right now. I don't care if you're behind on rent. I don't care if you want to buy those cool little slippers or whatever the fuck, a Rolex watch, and you're $500 away from it. You are fucking up on passive income by doing lifetime deals. Unless, hey, I plan on being an analyst for the next 5 years of my life. All right, I charge $100 right now. What I'll do is, it's $1,200 a year. That's backwards. I don't know why I did that. How about this? Instead of lifetime, I'll do, if it's $100 a month, I'll do $550 for 6 months. Right? Because you want more money now, but you want it recurring. So you're going to give them $50 off 1 month if they buy it in advance. Or if you want to do yearly, you'll do, give them 2 months off. Charge them $1,000 every year. That's not lifetime. You know, guaranteed if you're doing good business with this guy, he's going to get you for another year because you're alerting over that much in a year, right? And that's kind of how I set it up. It's $150 a month, but I will do probably about $1,000 a year. You know I'm a busy guy. I'm a Marine. I do a lot of shit in real life, so there's times where I won't be able to alert. And people like that. But I really urge the server owners I work with to just go by monthly, because once I deploy, it's going to be 6 months. I'm going to come back into the grind, and, if your server's still alive by then, hey, we'll work something out. But that's kind of like what it is right there. However, just because you charge $100 a month doesn't mean you make more. I cannot say what server I'm in, but this guy pays me monthly. This is how much he pays me. I swear to God on my life. Why? Because he likes my trading style. I have a brand. I have a good bot. I'm bringing something to his server that he doesn't have. All I'm doing is I'm alerting on a different channel. I alert this ticker right here. I also alert this ticker right here. I also alert this ticker right here. Now, this is not on my main alert channel because I don't want to associate myself with these kinds of plays. Because all he wants me to do is alert this much per trade. That's the profit target. So I manually go to this server every single day. I'll call 1 trade a day, maybe 2 trades a day on these 3 tickers. Because my SPX plays branched out to that. He reached out to me, which is going to lead into my next segment. All right? Branching out. You don't want to be just content alerting for 1 server. Don't be content alerting for 10 servers. Always expand your brand. Expand that motherfucker. If you can get 1 more server, why not do it? If you can answer 1 more fucking DM before you pass out for answering DMs, just fucking do it. Because creating those connections, creating those fucking networking pieces is going to take you a long fucking way. Because I'd say I advertise myself to about 12 to 13 Discord servers. The other 20 plus is from just people following me, other server owners referring me to their buddies. It's gonna be a fucking trickle effect. So this is you. All right, this is server owner SO. You guys are doing good, right? You get with another server owner. Well, this server owner has a member who's going to put you onto another server owner who has 3 more members who like you there, and they're going to get you into other server owners because people are going to say your name in the main chats. People are going to say your name. Actually, I just found out, Arc Trader told me that my name is on Facebook. I don't even advertise on Facebook. I don't really advertise at all, right? But same thing. And then we're going to do a $sign because these are all going to be clients, right? And then it's going to go right back to you. So there's $100 right there. There's $100 right there. There's $100 right there. 100. Here's your random $1,500 a month because this guy has a special project for you. And that's recurring every single month, right? I'm pulling in a little less than $4,000 every single month just for alerting trades. I don't have to be profitable. It's just my analyst services. Now, obviously you should because these guys could be like, hey, man, thank you for your service, but we don't need you anymore. We're going to let you go. But you have a good brand, right? You start off in step 1 and you expand yourself. It's going to work for you, right? Now, here's another thing, right? Yes, you're fucking balling. You're making a passive income. It's paying your rent or it's paying whatever, right? All right fucking here. And I'm not here to suck my own cock by any means, right? I'm not saying I'm the best analyst that's ever lived. But how many people go into the voice chat right now, just press the number 1 if you've been following an analyst and all of a sudden you started following me because I'm not saying I'm better than your analyst, but let's say that I ran laps around him, right? You moved on to bigger and better. All right, we have 5 or 6 ones already popping up. Why the fuck is that? Right? So we're going to go analyst 1, and then this is you. All right? Maybe you've learned from analyst 1. Maybe you fucking are peer-to-peer. You and analyst 1 both started at the same time, right? But analyst 1 alerts SPY. You alert SPY. Now, this is not a real-world example. I'm just showing you why it's important to reinforce your skills. Analyst 1 has 100 followers, right? He's running laps around the server. He's fucking solid. Because he talks so much shit is what Tyrone said. So, yeah. You got SPY, right? He alerts 5 trades a day. His price target is 10% each trade. All right, we're going to call this on progress. You started out 5 trades a day, 10% per trade. All right, his win rate is 90%. Your win rate is 70. All right, he does this every single day. That's his fucking That's his ritual. After that last trade, he's done. Or after that feature play, he's done. You started out like that because that's all you've ever known. But you know that you have more gas in the tank for more. You don't fucking go out to the bar on a weekend because you want to get better and make that 70 also into a 90. But you also want to do 7 trades a day. All right? And your progress is going more. Maybe you're learning futures. All right? Maybe you're learning other tickers. Maybe you're learning popular tickers. Maybe you're doing lottos. Maybe you're doing free YouTube tutorials, right? The more you do that, the more people who want to make money, because that's why people follow you, are going to start jumping on here, and you're going to create demand for your service. All right? I see there's 3 analysts I'm looking at right now who are staying stagnant with their careers, and it's going to end up burning them. Because when the server owner, right, only has $100 left, and you and that other analyst are competing for that $100, he's going to cut this guy off because you are the obvious choice to keep in the server. And this has happened multiple times. All right? So reinforce your skills. All right? Yes, you want money. You want money so fucking bad. You want to be like the most followed fucking analyst, but you need to keep growing as a trader. All right? That ticker is going to be, or not that ticker, that alert style is going to be what carries you. And have a fucking personality, bro. Don't be some fucking weird robot behind a, like people are human, right? I'm a human. I'm not going to sit here and talk like a fucking robot and be like, oh, well, blah, 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 right? You got to fucking have a personality. I'm just like one of you guys. We put our pants on the same fucking way. But I happen to be a fucking psychopath and a stud. I'm kidding. But you got to reinforce your skills. So with that, you need to come up with a plan, all right? Here's going to be your outline. So I want to be an analyst. All right, I want you guys to be better than me. 1, platform. Test drive your alerts. Start practicing sending alerts on time because it's hard. All right, a lot of times I take a trade and then I send an alert.
No, I'm Troy.
And then fucking it gets hard. Right? So I'd say get 10 people. All right, I don't give a fuck where you get them. Post your trades. If 10 people are acknowledging your trades, you're getting those reactions. There's some sort of a hint that, hey, this guy knows his shit. He's doing good. He has a lot of potential. All right? Start selling it. Sell that motherfucker. And like I said, don't do no fucking lifetime deals. All right? Trust me, these server owners have the money. Unless they're not as good of traders as they say they are, but they have the money, man. So you're not investing money, right? Because being an analyst, you make people the money. But what are you investing? You need to invest your fucking time into it. You need to go back on the weekends. You need to be like, hey, I called this fucking negative 75% play on this. Was it a lotto or was it a bad trade? Why am I calling these bad trades? Because the more I call these, the less I'm going to lose my credibility, right? You need to start debriefing yourself because nobody's going to hold you accountable. You're a one-man band. But you need to do this or you're going to fall flat on your fucking face. Or you're not going to grow at all. You're going to be stuck with those same 2 or 3 Discord servers and wonder why, hey, why am I not growing? Why is nobody hitting me up? Okay? Now, you're an analyst. You're doing really good, right? You already have a following. You've already had that shot. You're already doing good. But you want more passive income, right? Boom. What can I do? Because I personally hate pulling out of my portfolio. Training. You need to have good ethics with it, though. Analyst training. You have 100 followers, right? And these are like cult-like followers. Like these guys only look at you. They are fucking hitting you up every single day. They want you to fuck it. They want to be just like you. Analyst in training. Okay? As an analyst, yeah, you want server owners to pay you. I'm a little bit different. I don't give a fuck if people. I want people to not follow me and trade on their own. But if you, as an analyst, want to make money as an analyst, cool, you're doing good right here. But you want to build onto it. Training. Make a class. Now, I have a caveat. If this is shit you could just find on YouTube, you just have good timing, skip the step. Don't even fucking bother. But if you have a in-depth strategy, if you have an in-depth fucking course material, you can teach. You're comfortable in front of a lot of people. You can answer questions. You really, truly do know your shit. Why not make a class? Hey, every Friday. Every Friday on Zoom. 25 a seat. And you're going to just go over what class. All right, whatever class you're offering, whatever training that you're going to give them. Right? You're going to start off, hey, only 3 people bought your class. That's fucking good. If one person buys your class and you get a good review on it, you are good. Now, if somebody buys your class and you're like, yeah, this is absolutely god fucking awful, hit the drawing board, go back to this. Okay? But you need to have good ethics and you need to actually bring something to the table. If you're just bringing up, hey, how do I read volume? All right? Or, hey, how do I trade ICT methods, right? It's like you can already find it on YouTube. If you spend $25 on it, they might tell you to your face, like, hey, good class. But I promise you, to their buddies, they're going to be like, yeah, dude, don't buy it. It's literally, just watch this video on YouTube. It's the same thing, right? You need to bring some sort of dynamic to it. Not saying, like, hey, this is bad. Like, this shit, like, you learn how to trade on YouTube and you're applying all those viral videos on YouTube into your analogy or analytics and you're successful with it, cool, awesome. You just really can't sell the classes like that, right? And then if you're really feeling frisky, make a server, all right? I made a server for a different reason, all right? Fucking Benny, Cable, a couple other dudes were bugging me to make a server for months now. And I told them no every single time. I was like, I'd rather smoke crack in front of my mother than make a server. But I finally gave in only because I wanted to pay them, right? I want them to help me with the project. And the more work they put in, the more money they're going to make based off of, hey, we're going to grow Diesel Trading Group. We're going to be this kind of brand. This is going to be our mission. And that's what's going to happen, right? And I think we're doing really fucking good. Our numbers were in triple digits. But the reason why I made Diesel Trading Group is because there are servers out there with fucking piss poor ethics. They're fucking trash. And yeah, I'm going to put those dudes out of business. I promise you that. But that's... I mean, I'm not in it for the money at this point. I'm here to just fuck around, create a good brand. But, if you are in it for the money, you need to have good ethics behind it. Like, hey, are people really learning for $25? I charge $75 for a class that people would pay $200 to $400 for. I made a survey. But I'm not going to up my prices because of that. It's, hey, I have a $75 class that people think is worth $400. Cool. I want these guys to think it's worth $1,000. What can I do to learn and to teach that, right? And that $75 is going to add up real fucking fast, because when I was kicking master classes, when I was in servers, I was in 3 servers, $75 a class. I think I netted in like $700. I thought I hit it out of the park. I was like, fuck, I thought I had more followers than this. But, at the point I launch a master class, there's 200 to 300 people interested. There is 35 servers. All right, there's server owners who hit me up every day asking for free shit, and I'm not going to give it to them, right? Because hey, if you own a server, you're making money. You're making money off of your members. But, it adds up real fucking quick. But you have to be a good analyst. Motherfucker, dude, this pen. You need to have one of these. All right? Now, all right, you want to alert in various servers, right? You're going to need something called a bot. Because you cannot type in 34 servers at the same fucking time. Alright? You need a bot, you need customer service. So with a bot, I'm going to link you to my boy. That's his Discord handle. He's a moderator here in DTG. He created my bot, and it's really fucking fast. How much is it? I want to say it was one-time fee of $140 to create it, and then it's $5 a month for the hosting because it's on a network. I'm not a nerd. I don't know what the fuck that means, but in order for this bot to work, it needs to be on a server, right? So I give the guy like $70 every single year, and he just puts it towards the network. But it's a one-time fee of $140. Well, you're only in one Discord server. You only alert for one. Don't worry about it. But if you're in two, or if you're in three, so if you're bringing in, right, if you charge $100, $300 a month, yeah, buy the bot, right? Worth the investment. Customer service. If somebody fucking pings you, answer their fucking question to the best of your ability. All right? That's my toxic trait is if you ping me, I will get around to it eventually. There's dudes who pinged me like 3 days ago who I'm answering them. You know what I mean? Ping it, like answer their questions, cater to their emotions. Don't be a dick, right? Don't have some sort of ego because this guy doesn't know basic trading terminology. All right? Cuz you were there once too, and you know, think of yourself when you're in those shoes, right? Yeah, Tyrone. I got you, Big T. I know Big T. I saw Big T's name in the messages somewhere. I saw it, brother. I'm not ignoring you, man. But yeah, it's if somebody asks you a question because they're relying on you and they look up to you in some sort of way, and you know, think of having like a little brother, or think of yourself when you're in their shoes. You know, you want to be able to help those guys. Be the person that you wanted when you were starting out, right? Because you're in a really good spot to do that. And being an analyst is cool. It sucks, and it's cool at the same time, right? Because they will hold your ass accountable if you call a bad trade. But yeah, stuff like that. Good customer service. That's with server owners and with your followers, all right? If you treat them like family, they will treat you like family. But if you treat them like they're just fucking numbers and dollar signs, you're going to get ran over. All right? And obviously, like, if you're solely relying on being an analyst to make money, that means you suck at fucking trading, okay? Next, you have all these clients, you have all these followers, you have this, that, and the third. You need to keep track of who owes what. So I have an Excel sheet. It's going to be owner. Motherfucker, here we go with the pen. We got owner, right? And I have it in this section. I got server in this section. Now put their Discord handle in here. Rates. Boom. So this owner right here is from this server. He gives me $100 a month. Right? We're going to go time. Then we're going to go last. Actually, no, I changed it up. I did change it recently. We're going to go day. Now, I recommend for... Here, let me just go how I do this first, and then I'll recommend something else. So, server owner, or this is the guy who pays me. This is what server he's from. He pays me this much a month, or he pays me this much money every 1 month, or every 3 months, or every 6, or whatever, on the first day, or the second day of the month, the 15th day, right? Honestly, I would talk to server owners, be like, hey, I am accepting payments the 1st and the 15th. You want to be the 1st of the month or the 15th of the month? Okay, cool. 15th of the month, here it is for life. Don't fuck around. Right? Keep track of that, because when it looks like this, it's easy. But when it's looking like this guy's not going to fucking pay you. All right? That's another motherfucker about being an analyst. You have to remind people to pay you. Otherwise, they're going to try to get fucking free money out of you. So, this guy hasn't paid you in fucking 2 months or whatever, right? I sent a message like, hey, man, I get it. Like, you're busy, but I'm also busy. I can't keep track of what you owe me. I charge you on the first day of the month. If you can please do that, I'll give a 3-day window. That'd be awesome. But if you miss another payment, and I'm talking missing it by a month, right? If you miss another payment, I'm going to have to discontinue business with you. And they'll settle up. The guy hasn't been late by a second ever since, right? I'm sure he's done that to other analysts, but you tell him, you put your expectations out there because it's a back and forth business. But keep track, all right? And then all you're gonna do is color green or red. Does he owe you money or did he pay? Does he owe you money or did he pay? Does he owe you money or did he pay? All right, and that's pretty much it. But being an analyst is awesome. It's really hard fucking work because it's not just you versus the market. It's you versus the market versus 16,000 people. That's how many people follow me, all combined on reactions. I counted up all the reactions. It's probably more than that because sometimes they refresh their analyst upgrade channels. But yeah, a little over 16,000. But my reach is over 300,000. All the discords I'm in combined, you have a potential to reach over 300,000 people. So you're always going to get in contact with new people. Damn, talk about pressure to make good trades. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. Yeah, being an analyst is very fucking stressful because if you call a bad trade to all those people, it's all those people. But you need to be you guys got to be honest, all right? That's another thing is be fucking honest, be transparent. You're going to attract people just by doing that. Yeah, you got to be a robot. I have no feelings. I'm a sociopath, so I kind of lucked out. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are looking at fucking being an analyst, hit me up. I'll give you a fucking trial. All right. Not every server owner is going to do this, but if you guys want to be an analyst, I don't care if you're a swing trader, a futures trader, a blah blah. I'm looking for futures traders, but let me know. I'll give you one of these. And if you're getting vibe checked by these guys, like if you really are creating a following, we'll talk about it.
I appreciate it. I mean, you know what I've been trying to work on, and for me, the hardest part is, trying to find other places to reach out to put my bot, and that's been a challenge. And that was some good insight on trying to do that. So I appreciate that.
Absolutely, brother. And if you want, man, I'll invite you to all the servers I work with. And if you just message the owner, just be like, hey, Diesel will vouch for me or something like that.
Oh, that's massive, dude. I appreciate that big time.
But yeah, I'll make an analyst growth kit. Actually, how about this? Let me hit up all the server owners that I work with, and I'll just be like, hey, I'm creating an analyst toolkit. Can I throw your name in there if you're looking for analysts? They say yeah. I'm going to add their server and their handle to it. And then if you have trials, it's only going to be available to trial guys. So I got to be able to make sure that you can call plays first. But if you're solid, then yeah, you have access. You have potential clients right away. The people that I worked hard to go find, they're already there for you.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely. At this time, does anybody have any questions? I know we covered a lot, but I felt like that was really good knowledge.
I mean, that answered a lot of my questions. I appreciate that.